What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Refinement. Today's video, we're going to talk about step-by-step how to build a draft bank. If you guys have been listening for a while to my show, you guys know that a draft bank is one of the things I preach the most, and I want to go over why in the beginning of the video and then how to do it at the end of the video. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Please smash the like button. Consider subscribing. So number one, the main reason why you want to have a draft bank, in my opinion, is because when you list a new item, eBay gives you a bump in the search. So you can see here on the left side, it says new listing. For 24 hours, you get a boost in the algorithm for listing something brand new. And this is purely anecdotal, but for me personally, when I list a new item, sometimes my oldest items start to sell. So that's encouraged me to list daily. And since listing daily is so difficult because things come up, I personally have a newborn, I have multiple businesses, I'm trying to keep up with my health. It makes it difficult to list every single day. So I have a draft bank of more than 10 days in case something happens and I need to take some time off or go on vacation. I'm still covered. So I recommend at least 10 days of drafts or more. So currently my listing habit is at 75 listings per day because I only have one person working for me right now. So I want to have at least 750 listings because if she ends up not coming for a couple of days or a week because she's still in school, this draft bank will quickly deplete. But that's what it's there for. I want to make sure I have a sort of a reseller insurance policy against something coming up. So I recommend 10 days or more. Also, a lot of resellers don't know that your drafts expire. Right here on the right side, it'll show the created date, and you can sort by newest to oldest. So you can see here the newest ones I created today. The oldest ones I created, maybe a week and a half ago. So I want to make sure these don't expire. But if you're getting close, you can actually go to the left here, click on these check boxes, and click this button right here, create a copy. So if you create a copy of an old draft, what will happen is it'll duplicate it, and that duplicate will start the timer over again. So you can go from a 29-day-old draft to a 1-day-old brand new draft. But remember, you can only have 3,000 drafts, and I don't recommend going over 1,000 because you can't see the drafts. They're just sort of, they go into a screen that you can't see past 1,000. So I recommend keep it under 1,000, keep your listings 2 weeks or younger, and make sure if you're getting too old to create a copy. But don't let that happen because it's just creating double work. So again, what we want to do here is create a reseller insurance policy. So now I'm going to go over how to do it. Step one, you're going to complete your listing completely in full, in my opinion. So you're going to fill out every single thing, all the item specifics, do the pricing, get ready to go. And then down here, instead of clicking list item, you're going to click save as draft. And that's going to save it so that you can use it on a rainy day. So now you're to this screen and you have these drafts available. At the beginning of the day, I do this before the mastermind call in the morning. So if you want to join our podcast, our mentorship for resellers, it's at patreon.com/resellerspodcast. I recommend signing up for the whole year at the $34.99 level. You can join the mastermind live call every single morning. In the live morning call, I actually launch my drafts, and this is how I do it. So I've already made sure that the listings are perfect. So all I'm doing is just launching them. So what I would do is select however many I want to launch, click this resume button. The listings are already done, so I don't need to revise them anymore at this point. I'm going to click this button on the top left to select all and submit all. It's going to confirm that my listing fees are 0. So you want to make sure your listing fees are 0 because you don't want to accidentally click bold or some other features that you don't need. So this should be 0, and go ahead and click confirm and submit. And this is going to launch my listings. So you can see 3 did not update, so I can go ahead and fix the errors and find out, I had actually already listed these because I made this video earlier, so I have to go back and delete those duplicates. But it's nice to see that you can go in here in just a few minutes, launch all of your listings, and that's just a quick way to get through and make sure that you get your listings every single day. Now, one more thing I want to go over in case you, let me go to my drafts again. In case you don't want to use drafts, one thing you can do is you can go ahead and click on this resume. And some people do this to avoid this extra step. They come down here into the scheduled, which is right here. So they can schedule their listing. So let's go ahead and schedule one. We'll schedule one for tomorrow at 6 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Let me just make sure this listing is okay. All right. So this listing is ready to go. I'm going to launch it tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. Come down here, list. So I clicked list, but it's not going to actually go live until tomorrow. So you could schedule out all your listings ahead of time, and I would do that if you're going on vacation and you have somebody shipping for you. Let's say you go on vacation for 5 days. What you could do is, actually this listing is screwed up. I got to go back and add the, it's actually new with tags, not BWT. So got to make sure that your titles are as good as you can make them, so that your people can find your items, and then you can actually sell them. So you can schedule them out, or you can launch your drafts every single morning, whatever you have time to do. But I recommend that you have a bank, because it's essentially like your savings account. In case something happens, you have an insurance policy. So this has been really useful to me. I also want to point out that I am pretty much done with my reseller guide. So this is going to replace the reseller field guide. Most of the information on the internet is free, so I'm going to make this guide free. So there is a ridiculous amount of information on this guide, and it's on my website, dailyrefinement.com. So it's a lot to take in. So I definitely recommend go to the page, and then when you get stuck, that's what the reseller mentorship is for. You go in there and you post, I'm working on my photos, on my draft bank, on this, and I'm stuck, or it's not working, or whatever reason that you need help with, and then immediately you'll get help from the group. There's almost 2,000 people in there. Tag me, and I will personally answer your question on Facebook, or my partner, Tech and Sports. He is going to do $2 million this year on eBay, so he knows pretty much every single question you could possibly think of. And between the two of us, we have thousands of hours of coaching in the group. We do a podcast every single Wednesday, and we literally answer every single question. So you get both of us helping you all day. If you want to ask me in person, I have office hours in the morning, so hop in the call. You can ask me directly, but I tried to outline every single thing in this guide from start to finish. So it is going to take you a while, probably up to 5 years, to really build an eBay business that produces full-time income. So be patient with it. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next video.